you did fine as a team. Actually, I think like if you guys keep on playing together, you have a very good thing going on between you two.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't
Yes.
agree more. Sam was a great partner to have.
Yes.
It's just always that fortress I was trying to use to establish a foothold on the
Oh
map.
man, that fort was like 85% done too.
It
That
hurt
was
me.
really unlucky. Yes.
So Mulfar and Pharos versus
Mm-hmm.
Rakim 1 and Eshwar. And we'll flip it like this. Alrighty. You wanna start us off then? Since it's technically your stream.
Yeah, sure. So welcome everybody to the second game of the final stage of the Double Trouble tournament. The first 2v2 tournament we've had, and
Mm-hmm.
we've got Eshwar spawning as the Orange Greeks on the right side, and we've got Rakim 1 FM as the Red Babylonians on the bottom side. And on the
Interesting.
left side, we've got Mulfar as the Cyan Celts and Pharos as the Blue Egyptians. And I have to say, the map spawns are strange to me. Like I've never seen team spawns in Savannah before, and like the distances, like
So
it's not
large.
very different. Yeah, like Rakim one's base to Eshwar's base is not much closer than to from his base to Molfar's. So it's gonna be interesting how they manage these long distances between allied bases.
Yeah, one interesting
Yeah.
thing is if you were to put market line over here, even without your opponent or your teammate making another TC, you should probably be able to get like a really good trade route
Yeah,
going.
I think the starting TCs are more than fine for getting a huge trade route if you just place your markets on your corner of the map. It's huge, especially because it's 2v2.
Okay, Molfar's got an exposed group of villagers on his hunt right here, but interesting that they're choosing to actually go for a barracks. Mulfar probably scouted it out, but Pharos is going greedy. That's to be expected.
Mm-hmm.
And then Eshwar is going greedy. Interesting. So Spear Rush, we'll keep an eye out right here. He's not pushing in.
Let me see. Yes, maybe he's waiting on his teammate. Well, I don't know actually. Eshwar is not going for fast for Spearman Rush. He's going for fast H2 in fact. And so is Pharos from what I can see on his resource bar. I think Pharos is also going for fast Temple of Ra. So yeah, and he's also gathering stone. So both Eshwar and Pharos are going for a defensive slash macro
Hmm.
strategy, whereas Mulfar and Rakim 1 are going with that spearman aggression.
Pharos is asking if the
Interesting.
map is balanced, and if I actually do take a look here, there's quite a few golds here for the red team versus Pharos, who has like actually no golds back here.
He
Uh,
does have 3 golds on this side of the. Oh wait, that's Mulfar. I mean, Pharos has 3 golds, like one to the right of his TC, one to the left of his TC, and one below his main TC. I think it's fine, honestly. I would personally say that it's okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in 2v2 this matters much less.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, Pharos is going to be dropping down his town center, trying to secure a gold mine, I guess. And oh my god, how far is he going? Okay. Interesting. Mulfar got knocked off this hunt. He's made a couple of
Yeah.
spearmen, actually just one, seemingly.
I mean, he's queuing up more.
He's scared, eh? Okay.
I mean, it's okay if you see your Babylonian opponent having a few spearmen. Oh, but this is gonna be huge though. So many spearmen from Rakim 1 rallying in, try and deny this TC from Pharos, and if they can get that, that's actually gonna be massive.
Oh, great bait by Pharos here. He's dropping some villagers, but this is excellent. I think
Oh,
Rakim one
yeah.
got a bit overzealous clicking on this villager here.
Oh no. And the villager is actually surviving. Wow.
Yeah, well done. Well done by
Yeah,
Pharos
yeah.
and Mulfar to
Really
help
well
him.
done. Yes, for sure.
I thought that was going to be early Pharos GG right there, but I
Well,
guess
he
not.
said he GG in the chat, like preemptively, so any moment is as good as it gets for Pharos GG.
Yeah, that was excellent play by him, and great job on Mulfar. Like playing, like 2v2 is all about playing your role on the team, and he played his
Yeah.
role excellently. His teammate went greedy, and so he played the opposite of that. In saying that he can drop down
Yeah.
his second town center anywhere he wants, he's gonna do it up here. Interesting. In in the base, Eshwar also got a forward town center on this forward gold, barracks and an archery range. Rakim one's also dropping his second town center down on a gold mine, so it's looking pretty even. No
Hmm.
players much of an outlier.
Yeah, things are looking fairly stable on both sides. Well, let's see. Is that second TC from Mulfar that's being built at the bottom of
Yes.
his main TC? Yeah. So that's a defensive town center. I think it could have been a bit more. I guess I mean it's protecting that hunt and somewhat that gold, so it's okay. Especially if they decide to put down a market line anywhere from like on the left corner, they can protect it better with the TC around.
Yeah,
Because I do think like an early market is very good on larger maps if you can protect it in 2v2 games because the gold amount that you get is just tremendous.
I'm looking forward to Pharos doing that.
Yeah, if there's one person who knows
Or
2v2 strategies, like 2v2 specific strategies, it is Pharos himself.
or maybe he's going on. He got three guys on stone right now.
3TC, H3
Third TC,
3TC.
yeah.
Yeah. For elephants, yeah, that would be a nice strategy as well.
Okay.
Yes.
In Eshwar's base, the classic double barracks, double archery range, massing up a nice army. Kimon's struggling a little bit, but nothing he can't handle. Villager count 28 for Kimon, 34 for Eshwar, 29 for Mulfar, and 31 for Pharos. So Eshwar, wow, 3 or 4 villagers ahead already. That's, I guess, what happens when you don't get bothered at all, and your teammate Rakim one is putting on solid pressure. Oh, look at this. Mulfar
Look at
actually
this. Yeah.
some spears and some long swords, but surprised how many spearmen Rakim one has still.
Yes, that's a lot of spearmen for two opponents that don't have any cav. Like I'm pretty sure that Pharos is not going to be making any cav anytime soon.
He made
And
like one
Wolfar's
camel, I
kills.
think.
Okay, well, fine.
Ooh,
You got
Eshwar.
me.
Sorry, Eshwar is coming here all across the whole map. You know, uh, through the desert, just to help out his teammate Rakim one, picking off a couple of spears and long swordsmen.
Hmm.
Second barracks coming down. So Mofar's struggling for production. He's got 700 food in the bank and just can't seem to spend it.
Well, first of all, he needs to get conditioning.
That too.
Yeah, I mean, conditioning really helps you spend all of that food in your food bank with infantry.
Eshwar's falling back with the small part of his army. Let's see here. Where else is gathering over here? And there's the H3. Does he have enough for a third town center? Yes, he does. So he is going ultimate greed. And here's a couple of camel riders. Uh, yeah, as long as Mulfar can keep the pressure on, he's getting conditioning now. As long as he can keep the pressure on, not lose too much of an army, um, it'll allow for Pharos to go to H3. Oh my god, he's going to H3 himself. Wow.
Oh,
This might be a bad
yeah.
cue for Eshwar and Rakim 1. We saw how great Eshwar was at like really pushing the agenda when he knew his
Yes.
opponent.
Yeah.
Look how big this army is. Pharos has got 3 or 4.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, they might be making a gamble that they're gonna lose, and
They gotta
that's
go
gonna
for broke.
just.
Oh,
That's a huge Greek army on knocking on the front door of Pharaoh's base.
making a
Barely has
fortress.
anything. I mean, Mulfar is sending in some reinforcements to help,
You
but
can't take this
where's
fight.
Rakim one's army? Yeah,
Rakim
he's
1,
desperately trying to get some elephants out. I mean, to be fair, there's not much in Eshwar's army that can deal with war elephants. So
Alright, decent surround here. As good as it's going to get for these players, and that might actually be good enough. The front line's is countered here, and the camels are soaking up all the pierce damage. Wow, well done.
Yes. Yeah, but the Rakim Bond's still in his own base, so good defense by the blue team for sure.
Yeah, 2v2 is all about teaming up with your opponent, with your teammate.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like like 1v1 skill sets are nice and important in 2v2, but 2v2 has its own set of things that you need to know and learn. Like movement, army movement, like in synchronization with your partner is so important.
yep.
Like you can just double up on somebody at the perfect moment and just like take them out before the partner can even react.
Alright, Pharos' army is looking mighty strong now. He's getting 2 elephants up. He decided to go for a fortress instead of a town center, but he should be able to afford a 3rd town center right now. Mulfar is getting his own 3rd town center. But Eshwar and Rakim 1, their armies continue to grow. Scarier and scarier. And this time, if they team up, I think it's going to be difficult. Here are the 2 armies. Mulfar, good vision. Sees it coming, but he's got only 10 units here. That's his whole army. 10 longswordsmen. Uh-oh. Pharos has got to help out right here, right now, or else his
Yes,
teammate is going to lose this game.
but war elephants are on the field, and well, I guess there are some lancers and spearmen in the mix now. So, but Ferris's army is looking pretty strong now.
Mulfar's just desperately trying to get some spearmen out. I don't know what that's going to
Yeah,
achieve.
he's trying to take out the lancers, I imagine. I mean, he does have a lot of gold actually, so he can make some boat raiders, I suppose. Boat raiders are not too shabby against. Oh, I guess there are lancers,
Ooh.
and yeah, this is gonna be a huge surround, but Pharos' army is looking very strong. Like I have to say, especially with the way Eshwar's retreating, like he's bleeding out units.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to echo that exact statement. Listen, if you let like Pharos by himself, not that big of a threat. Pharos with somebody like Mulfar helping him out in the early game, making him be like as greedy as he can. Like that's just Egypt
Yeah.
doing. You're letting Egypt do whatever it wants.
Yeah, that's not what we want to do.
Ooh,
Well,
very
this
nice.
can be huge. Rakimon's army. Ooh, oh, I'm a few seconds behind on the stream, but damn, this is looking like some very juicy hits on Ferris's side of things.
Yep, much.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. I'm having a phone call. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. So
Sure
sorry
thing,
about
sure
that. I'll
thing.
be right back.
Uh oh. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the previous games. Maybe you saw me stream it, but me and Sam knew the evils of Woad Raider armies just being sent to my base and killing all of the TCs. So that's something to be very, very scared of. Eshwar and Rakim 1 team, though, they definitely have the pop advantage in this game. Let's see, has Pharos made a market right on time, right on cue. Mulfar has not made a market yet, but I actually hope he doesn't go all the way. I think to the starting TC is going to be more than enough. Alright, Pharos' army is 3 elephants, a bunch of camels, and chariot archers. Mulfar has... Holy, that's a scary Babylonian army, but Mulfar has Woad Raiders, Long Swordsmen, and Spearmen. And he's going right in the middle. This could be terrible. Here's Eshwar's army, and here's Rakim 1's army. If they crunch on him, I'm going to be worried. But this is drawing the attention of Eshwar's army, and maybe Pharos pushes in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the crunch. I feel a crunch happening. Oh, the crunch is the bones breaking of all of the spearmen and the Woad Raiders. Man, these things go so fast. 7 speed. Almost 8 speed. But The Lancers are just as fast. And they have charge. Ooh. Good fight. Good fight. Hey, Weary. Good fight for Rakim 1 to take. Pharos is maxed out. He's pushing in here. He's going to take out this TC. If the army of Eshwar has nothing to say about it. Oh, man. There goes the TC. Big pickup from Pharos. Good use of Mulfar to bait his opponent, but this is a bad fight to be taking. All of his chariot archers are dying. And here comes the rest of Rakim 1's army. Oh, no. Oh, no. Have they thrown it all away?
Oh man, I'm back.
Oh, no.
Look at this.
Oh, Pharos, he threw it all to get Eshwar's TC. But this army now,
yeah.
look at the population. Pharos has got nothing left.
Yeah, he only has one fortress as well, right? So his elephant production is gonna be slow.
Yeah, you can't lose your army like that at all as Egypt. And Rakim 1 cleaned up Mulfar's units as well. Oh no.
Yeah, this is looking grim for the blue team now.
How quickly things change.
Yes.
Alright,
We've
so
got Lancers fighting Longswordsmen and Woad Raiders. That's not exactly the best engagement, but I guess the superior numbers will help Mulfar for now. This
No.
fortress is not going up.
not even close. I think Eshwar and Rakim 1 team has a really good chance at winning the whole thing. But again, Pharos and sorry, not Pharos, Verhoover
And FF
and FF Nizu just beat us like it's very, very strong.
They're on a rampage, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, they're pushing in together. Pharos is trying to run and hide. Doesn't have any more resources, and he's sitting on 73 villagers to the 84, 82, and 72. Oh, man. It's not looking too hot right now for the blue team.
No.
He was, but Warlock got subbed out for Rakim 1.
Well, not a bad replacement for Eshwar as a teammate,
Clearly not.
I have to say so, yeah.
Look at how well they play together. The front line of Hoplites and Prodromos are more than enough to
Yeah.
to push away the War Elephants. Where is Mulfar? That is the question. Mulfar is surrounding him. But the Woad Raiders aren't going to get much done. The Elephants are trying to get the nice splash damage done to the Tox in the back. That's a decent engagement.
Oh, the War Elephants, yeah, they're doing a lot of damage now.
Okay, maybe they can stay alive yet.
Yeah. Mulfar's score is looking well. Maybe like...
Look at those. Look at that resources. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if Mulfar is doing good, then they still have a chance in this game. His market line is still untouched. Pharos is, so
Yeah.
there's not much that can be done with all this range and not enough melee.
I think if Pharos puts down a couple more fortresses and gets more elephants out, it's gonna be good for him.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's got it. Oh,
Go
he did
down.
get another fortress. Very nice to protect this gold.
Yeah. Yeah. And that means
Here.
doubled elephant production.
And another one over here. Okay, awesome. So he's got triple elephant production. Just
Yeah.
doesn't have. He's got
gonna
8
ramp
food
up
gatherers.
quickly. That's gonna ramp up quickly though. Like, if he can produce out of all of those fortresses, it's like 3 elephants, then 6, then 9 elephants. Then that's huge, huge elephant count.
But will they give him enough time? I don't think so. Unless
No.
Mulfar can come in with a nice flank yet again. But Mulfar's pop is looking really low. I think he lost everything in
he's
that
not-
last fight.
Yeah, he's not spending his resources. Like, maybe he can send. He's not doing too hot on food either, so I don't know if he can like even send some to Pharos to get some more elephants out. Yeah, things are looking grim. Eshwar and Rakim won.
Look at them
Surprise,
go.
surprise. Yeah, very
Eshwar
nice.
coming in with the patented battering rams. He's got all H3 upgrades as well. Versus
Oh,
Pharos, he's got
yikes.
no armory upgrades. So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that this fight is going the way it has. But Pharos is going to try to stick into it. Eshwar going to H4.
Oh yikes! Yeah. Once he reaches H4, then things will definitely change. With like when they get Hippicons on the field, there's not much either of the players have to, attack the Hippicons with. Like War
True.
Elephants are okay, but Hippicons at 2 population are gonna be so good. I have to say though, I don't see Mulfar playing as Celts often. Like I think uh, this is one of his off civs. That might be a reason why his bank is looking the way it is. But yeah, he's just trickling in Woad Raiders into a huge ranged ball.
He's got
And
35 people on food, and it just not enough. He's got both. He's got both of the farm upgrades, and it's not enough. He's he's
yeah,
he's trying desperately.
he's trying. Yeah, yeah. Does he have the factory techs for his barracks?
He does. He's got everything.
Yeah.
He's got everything
Wow.
he ever needed, but just not
Yeah,
enough
the
time.
problem is, yeah, trickling in Woad Raiders into a huge ranged ball is just sending them to the meat grinder, basically. Like, yeah, as you can see on screen, like they just keep attacking and keep dying. That's the problem they
Yeah.
have. But maybe if Pharos can muster enough elephants, I don't know.
Where are the rest of his? Oh, he's got a ton of barracks over here, and here's the rest of Rakim One's army.
Yeah,
Pharos has tried to reestablish a base over here with some of his villagers, but no, they're all gonna
no,
die as well. Villager count
yeah,
56 for Pharos, 77 for Mulfar, 84, and 67 for Kimon. Wow. Oh, okay.
yeah.
If
It's still
Rakim
it's still not it's still not unwinnable for the red team. That's for the blue team. I mean.
not at all. Yeah, Rakimon's
Yeah.
struggling for gold right now, and I don't know if he has a market line. He does have a market line, but I think it might have just started up. So yeah, if they can hold this for the time being, Pharos and Mulfar both have a better long-term economy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they're during all of this, their market line has been fairly untouched. So their stream of gold is still doing okay, and Pharos is like has had some time to reproduce that elephant count. So yeah, it's not over by any means. Like 2v2 can be such a back and forth match.
Yeah, well done for these players, the blue team, to stick in this. But
Yes.
Eshwar, Ballista, H4,
I mean,
Gastros, Hippocons.
yes, but like we do have war elephants, so maybe just maybe if Pharos can get enough elephants out with a good surround, like a huge surround and splash overlap, it can do well. I don't know why Mulfar is making spearmen though.
I
Like
don't.
that's the last thing. That's the last thing that he needs. Like there's no cav here.
There's
You
no
don't,
cav at all.
and those gastrophetes are just gonna eat the spearmen for breakfast.
Yeah, if he got a huge number of road raiders, that might be
Yeah,
effective enough
yeah.
against all of these army. Like the
Yeah, but I
siege, the
think
range,
he's just trying all of his barracks units. Like he's making long swordsmen, he's making bow raiders,
whatever
he's making
works. Like throw it all
spearmen.
at the wall.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you have everything, like you don't lose to everything if you have everything yourself, right? Jack of all trades, master of none. That's his approach.
Well, we saw it work when Mista was raiding with them, right in the back of the players'
Right.
bases.
Yeah.
I remember you
Yeah.
telling telling that was the idea, like have a group of raiding units that you don't know how to counter or can counter anything.
Yeah. 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 Like but this can be huge. Pharos coming in from behind. The ballistas are exposed, but Eshwar is there in time to
But
reposition.
where's Mulfar's army? This is
Oh,
basically a two-on-one fight right now.
yes. I don't know if Pharos can engage this. Does Pharos have any priestesses, by the way? I don't think he does.
Now he's getting them in Priest of Touch of Ra and the rest of it. So yeah, like the
Yeah.
team Rakim One and Eshwar just destroyed Pharos' army, his very expensive, very costly, time-consuming army to build, and now they're gonna turn their
Yeah.
attention to Mulfar and try to end this game. Eshwar is
Mm-hmm.
so on top of his army upgrades too.
Yeah, Eshwar playing really well. And look at that red army. It's just looking gigantic with that ballista support from the back is just so scary.
Oh, like I like this. Oh, I thought Rakim was gonna go for the market lines, but
No, not yet.
yes, he is. Nice.
Yeah, okay.
I
Yeah,
think that might be it.
now is when blue team's not looking great because like that was the one thing they had going for them, but now their caravans are just dying. And Mulfar is making longsword, and I think like the biggest issue for him is just not making the correct units. Like his resources are not hurting, his economy was doing well until this point. But
Oh,
like
that's a large army for him. Actually, it's like decent engagement, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. So much
no.
great ranged here.
And the Gastrophetes and Ballistas are not being attacked much.
Yeah.
I think that's when red team is gonna start, putting the last nail in the coffin, if that makes any sense. Yep, Ballista's raining down on those caravans and just killing all their blue team stuff.
Gastro champion
This
does
is
so much
incredible.
damage. Oh
Yeah,
my.
who would have thought that Rakim One as a substitute player would make his way to the finals of the 2v2 tournament? Yet here we are. He's also
I
going to the golden age now.
I think Eshwar was basically he told Rakimon he's like, would you like to win? He's like, would you like to win? Come join my team. Uh,
Free money.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if they win now, they're guaranteed $50, like at the very least. It's $100 for the first team and 50 for the second team. So whoever wins this
Exactly.
match guarantees themselves part of the prize pool. And yeah, I think they've done it. Like I'm not sure if there's anything that Pharos and Mulfar can do to come back in this game.
Pharos trying to just
There's
bait with his units.
mm,
Like, look at that.
yeah,
Buying
yeah, so
some
many
amount of time.
camels. Are those champion camels at least?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Okay, okay, okay. So that's kind of okay
But
then.
they got
But Molfar's
H2 army
gold count.
upgrades, right? Like,
Yeah, look at the gold count for Molfar. It's all but gone. He was swimming in gold not too long ago, and now he's got like single-digit gold count. It's because most of his caravans died, and there are still some left over there
yeah, you can't
from
seem to
Rakim 1.
remass.
Yeah.
Looks like Pharos is gonna try to move out.
Royal Guards being trained by Rakim 1 as well. Interesting. I mean, I guess if all you see are Celtic spearmen, Royal Guards are a good response. They're just gonna cut through them like hot knife through butter.
Pharos is gonna get baited in by. No, it doesn't look like he's gonna get baited in by it. But Eshwar is actually coming back to try to deal with this army.
Yes, but Pharos is not at
Ooh,
all in the position to be throwing away his elephant like that, I think.
probably not. But I think he's just trying to and kill all the markets or caravans, just like Eshwar and Rakim One did.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Just
buy time.
cause enough chaos. Yeah, exactly.
But in Mulfar's base, like there's just not enough time for him. He's desperately throwing
No,
up some fortresses. He's
no.
making a ton of caravans, but his bank is drying up, and so are his chances in this game. Both of them down to like sub 70 villagers. TC falls, and he's gonna aggress onto this fortress that is being built. Not looking good.
Yeah, all of those fortresses, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Like, Molfar's bank is looking quite empty for this stage of the game, and Eshwar is like almost like if he's using the resources of the Empire consumable in this PvP match. He's just swimming in all of those
Oh,
resources. Oh, this fortress! I don't think it's gonna go up. Yeah, it's denied.
it's
Yeah,
denied. He's not even at 200 population. He's doing like some sort of a challenge or something. Or actually, no,
oh
take
yeah,
that back. Pharos is just
destroying
destroying.
stuff. Oh,
Oh, well
the
done.
siege towers!
Well done,
The
Pharos. Well
siege
done.
towers are so creepy, man.
What
These
a
like
weird way of putting it.
tall, tall towers, just like Yeah, like walking slowly, killing all your shit. They're like this forgotten unit that nobody remembers because everybody just makes elephants to kill stuff. But then suddenly there's like four of these gigantic bastards in the back of your base, and you're like, oh crap, my
Yep.
stuff is dead. And God forbid the Egyptian goes H4 and gets the champion upgrade. It's 50% extra health. Like you can't even kill those damn things anymore. Oh man, there's the
This royal
TC of
guard
Mulfar
is
going down. Yeah.
insanely strong. Oh my goodness.
Wow, does he even die?
No, it does, but
He's
just barely.
oh my god,
Mulfar is
yeah.
at 56 villagers now. Pharos is taking the lead
Yeah.
there. Eshwar is getting all of his upgrades that he wants. Getting even
Yeah.
Palantonins. He's almost up to 200 population, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got our first GG in the chat here. Oh, or not from Pharos, but you know. And they're once again in the market line. Was Fortress build time increased?
No, it's always 180 seconds except the Egyptian fortress, which is 120.
120? Oh, really? Are they worse or no? Are they just the same?
They are worse. Yeah, they are worse.
Oh, okay.
Lower DPS, lower health.
Same with all of Egypt's units except for the fortress ones. Alright, Mulfar, last stand with some horsemen. But easily disposed of by these mounted archers. Well done. He's being... each one of these players, Rakim 1 and Eshwar, are taking out their respective opponents.
Yes.
See how long Pharos is going to
80
hold on.
seconds with how many villagers? With one, of
One.
course. Yeah.
That's 3 minutes. 3 minutes is so long.
Well, just remember that if you have 10 villagers building, that's already half, I think, or something like that. The formula is pinned in one of the.
Optimal amount of villagers to build a fortress.
I have no idea. This is the kind of stuff you ask Mista, not
That's
me.
true.
but I can figure.
I've
it
not
out,
thought
I guess.
about that, I guess. I've not thought about the
Yeah,
optimal number of...
I bet you that Mista hasn't thought about that either. Like at that point of the game, it's just like there are too many human mistakes to like,
Yes.
go for that. But there's the resign from Pharos
GG.
and Mulfar.
GG.
GG. Eshwar and Rakim 1 going to the grand finals. Who would have thought? Rakim
Man.
1 in the PvP tournament finals? That's excellent.
I know. Our resident
Yeah.
PvE expert
Yeah.
showing his
for
showing his medal. Here, current villager population. Rakim 1 had the latest second town center, so he was a bit delayed, but let's see current military population here. I think this part right here, where Mulfar was baiting for so long.
Oh my god, look at that dip in the graph.
Yeah,
Jesus
this is
Christ,
when
yeah.
this is when he re-aggressed, or when he aggressed onto Eshwar's army. Oh, sorry, Eshwar's
Yeah.
TC, destroyed the
Mhm.
TC, but lost his entire army in the mix.
Yeah.
You just can't afford that as Egypt.
Yeah.
But he played excellently. Like he was greedy. Mulfard helped him out as much as
Yeah,
he
it
could.
was a good game. There were for sure moments where either team could have won. That's for certain. But Rakim 1 and Eshwar came out on top.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, good luck to them in the finals. Now I have to check if I can connect to these guys before I start my stream, because I really don't want to get into connection issues on stream again. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop off the stream and start my game off stream and try with these guys. And if I can connect, I'll stream. If not, I'll have to think of a solution then.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much for stepping in and
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
helping out with the yeah. And thank you everybody for being understanding with all the connection issues. It's just like something we're trying to fix, but sometimes things don't go exactly how you want. But I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.
See ya. Thanks, Recon, for the follow. Much appreciated.